Moonshot. So that is probably the first track I think that was completed for this album. Yeah, Moonshot was basically I wanted to put together a demo because I upgraded my studio, and so I was messing around on one of my Telly style guitars, T style guitars, and came up with that and I was like, I like that hook. I think that hook is that's solid. We can build a song around that. So went ahead and put it together very quickly. Within a couple hours, it was written and done, and I felt like the lyric really summed up. It was written probably March of 2020, so it was just as everything was shutting down, and wasn't sure what was going to happen. And that line, I remember when we were suiting up again before the end of time, is very important because I was just thinking about being on the road and standing in front of my bandmates as we were getting ready in front of our wardrobe cases, suiting up, preparing to go on stage, and how I'd taken that for granted, and the idea of being able to perform and not being tethered to a place because of a state of the world that's just kind of unprecedented, at least in my lifetime. So that song definitely is a manifestation of the psychology that so much of us were experiencing at that time, and so it's nice to have that. It's kind of like a journal entry, happy with how that turned out, even though it was put together quickly. It's very, very much in the moment, and that's important as a songwriter, that you're able to capture something, not overthink it. I was able to stay very present that day. And, the only part that I obsessed about was the second chord on the chorus, whether it was going to be major or minor. I think it goes G, then D. It was whether it's, having that twist to minors kind of tweaks the ear a little bit, and that was the only thing that I kind of overthought for a second, but came together. Played it for my wife. I was like, is this okay? Does that rub you wrong? She's like, yeah, it's fine, honey. You're overthinking. Don't do that. Okay, honey. Thank you. This is called Moonshot. I remember when we were suiting up again before the end of time. We were living in a dream that never seemed to cease, never asking why. Over and over again, we took so much for granted. But still we refuse to give in to the fate we've been handed. And though it's a moonshot, we can't stop until we get back to this dawn. If there's a last chance, baby, then take my hand. If there's a miracle left in your heart, it can't be that far. Yeah. Woo! There is joy beyond your tears. Take comfort, I am here. Let me show the way. There's no purpose, there's no plan, but I don't care or give a damn as long as you're okay. Over and over again, we took so much for granted.
but still I refuse to give in to the fate we've been handed. Though it's a moonshot, we can't stop until we get back to the start. If it's the last chance, then take my hand. If there's a miracle left to be found, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. Yeah. I remember when we were suiting up again before the end of time. We were living in a dream that never seemed to cease, never asking why.